Hello everyone and welcome to Artyshils Art Brushes YouTube channel. I'm Kamia and in today's video I'm going to use these amazing Artyshils art brushes to teach you how to paint this surrealistic eye in watercolors. I'll be using the Artyshils round brush sets, and if you want to buy these for yourself or check out all the varieties of these amazing brushes, you can check out the link available in the description of this video. So without any further delay, let's get started with the tutorial. So I'll be using a 300 GSM paper, Artyshils round brushes, water and some watercolors. I'll start with the base layer for the eye. For this, I'm using a mix of permanent yellow and Scarlet lake. I'm using an Artyshils round brush size 10 to cover the entire area. I'm covering the entire area with a very light wash of this color. This is to create the highlighted area of the eye. Next, I'm using a little dark tone of the same color combination to highlight the dark areas of the eye. This will basically be the area around the eyelid and the curve under the eyebrows of the eye. The light and dark parts of the eye really depend on the source of the light and the position of the eyes. I'm now using burnt sienna to accentuate the darker parts of the eyes a little further to add the depth to the eyes. I'm using an Artyshils round brush number 6 here. In the meantime, if you like my work, you can check out other works on my Instagram account, Art by Kamia. So I'll be happy if you go there and support me. For the darkest areas of the eyes, such as the eyelid or the lower part of the eyes, I'm mixing burnt sienna with a little violet and giving it a darker shade. I'm still using a round brush number 6. Working on the inside of the eye, I'm highlighting the edges of the eyes with the Scarlet red and using an Artyshils round brush number 6. I'm using a mixture of Cerrulean blue and Payne's grey to give a little highlight on the upper part of the eye of the white. The white part of the eye is never really actually white. It always has some shadow which is cast from the eyelashes, or sometimes it also reflects the color of the surroundings. For example, if the person is standing in open air, it generally reflects the blue color of the sky. If in case you are indoors, it would reflect the color of the lights around you. So it really depends on the reference picture. Now I start with the eyeball. So the eyeball will be a little greenish in color, so I'm using a permanent green and cerulean blue. The parts of the eyeball around the edges will be a little darker than the center part. Also, the upper part of the eye will also be dark because it will have some shadow overcast due to the eyelashes. Again, I'm using some Payne's grey to add some highlights on the outer edge of these eyeballs. The upper part of the eyeballs will be a little darker because again it will have some shadow from the eyelashes that will be sitting on top of these eyes. Coming to the eyebrows, I'm just wetting the entire area of the eyebrows, and now I'll be using burnt umber with a size 2 brush to make the hair here. The area around the eyebrows is still wet, so that when I'm making the strokes for the hair, they just kind of blends into each other, and as a result we'll not be able to see individual hair. It will just give an effect of a group of hair together, so this gives a more natural look. So whenever doing the eyebrows, you should always try to do on a wet surface rather than on dry surface. I'm further accentuating the darkest parts of the eye here, again using a mixture of burnt umber and violet. Starting with the eyelashes, I'm using again the mixture of burnt sienna and violet to mark the area around the eyes for a little darker tint. I'm using a Artyshils round brush number 0. I'm coming to the center of the eye, which will be totally black, so I'm using a very high intensity Payne's Grey and the Artyshils detailer brush size 00 here to make the center of the eye. As you can see, there's probably some reflection of the light source from the front, so I've left that white spot there. Also, I'm adding a little touch of yellow here because that was how it was in the reference picture. Again, I'm adding some details around the outer side of the eyeball using the Artyshils detailer brush. So I'm making these small lines here for giving it a little natural effect, and I'll later blend it a little so that the individual strokes are not visible. I'm adding one more layer of the burnt sienna and violet combination on the darkest areas around the eyes. This is probably because when the watercolor dries, it lightens up a little. So now since the color has lightened up, so I feel the need to darken it a little. So that's why I'm coming back to it and touching it a little again here. I'm using the detailer brush again to add some highlights on the white part of the eye. I'm using the detailer brush again to make the eyelashes. Now the eyelashes are always curved, so you have to take care of the direction of the eyelashes because it's always curved and moving outwards from the eye. I'm using the Payne's Grey here for these eyelashes. always make sure that the eyelashes on the upper eyelid are always heavier, and those on the lower eyelid are really very scarce or very less in number. I'm just adding some finishing touches with the detailer brush on the area where the eyelid folds up. This is because this is going to be really dark because the skin really folds up at this portion, so it's going to be a little dark. So I'm adding some details with the detailer brush here. So whenever you're painting this realistic eye, it's very important to keep note of the light source and the position of the eye. I hope this video was helpful for you, and I would love to see whatever you guys create. If you like this video, please do like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also contact me on my Instagram, Art by Kamia, and you can check out my works and some amazing tutorials I have put up there as well. So finally, I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching it. Again, please do like and subscribe this YouTube channel. Thank you.